Since we last visited Memento, I made sure to fix my hairstyle at Harriet's. This is so much better. As I was leaving the hair salon, Tom Nook kind of sighed. Did he really dislike my hair that much? Apparently, Nook was wondering if I think he only cares about making bells, to which I replied, well, yeah. He agreed and said he thinks of it as his true job to teach young people about how tough life can be. When I was walking back to my house, I stopped to chat with Drake. He asked if I had noticed that Nook has been down today. I believe this is actually our first introduction with the drama system. That cherry I planted did manage to fully grow, so now we officially have every single fruit. Apparently, Bright Nights starts tomorrow. We also have a new neighbor, Pippi. I found Joan walking around and decided this was the week we dip our toes into the stock market. I purchased 400 turnips for 97 bells each. On Monday, I was up early to check our morning turnip prices. Apparently, this is the game where the prices start to change between morning and afternoon. Our morning price was 76 bells. We've accumulated 300 points at Nook's store. We received the Nook's Cranny model. I think Timmy and Tommy have a thing for pears. I found a note in a bottle while wandering down the beach. I have no idea why someone put their measurements in there. Bright Night starts today. It looks like the villagers have decorated their houses with string lights. This event lasts for the entirety of this week, and every day we can tell Tortimer who we think has the best light show. At the end of the week, the villager with the most points wins. I voted for Savannah because she's stick, but still managed to get out there and decorate. Our afternoon turnip price was 74 bells. On Tuesday, the villagers were outside their houses showing off their hard work. Voting is gonna be tough. Drake was planning on moving away for better food. I tried to convince him to stay. After all, we have so much different fruit now. Our turnip price this morning is 72, which is another decrease. Today, I decided to vote for Tank's house as the best. And our afternoon turnip price was 70. On Wednesday, Drake decided to stay in Memento after all. He also wants me to vote for his decorations, so I did. I mean, he did have to set all this up overnight since he was planning on leaving today. I haven't really mentioned this in a few weeks, but I have been collecting our fossils daily. We finally got a new one. With only 7 left to find, we can expect a lot of duplicates. Our morning turnip price is 66. I think we may be doomed. And our afternoon price was 65. I think I'm gonna sell at a loss tomorrow. On Thursday, I found out I've been leaving my front door unlocked because apparently Cody has been peeking in. Drake once again mentioned Nook in dialogue. I wonder if he'll have more to say today. Pippi tried to convince me to vote for her decorations right beside Tortimer himself. I received an achievement with my coffee this morning. I'm still not exactly sure what it was counting. Sure enough, Nook did have a little more to say to me today. He warned against easy money-making schemes and admitted he lost both a friend and his passion for business thanks to some earlier mistakes. Lucky for Nook, I have terrible luck, so I'm selling my turnips for a loss this morning at 62 bells per. On Friday, I noticed that Cody is upping his game. Not only has he decorated with lights, he's also started a garden. According to Drake, the mayor's favorite food is Peking duck. That's just dark. I found a message in a bottle from the Animal Crossing team. I accidentally ignored Tank. He was too late by the time I noticed him. I decided to donate another 40,000 to Boondocks, putting our total donated up to 50,000 bells. On Saturday, I received a letter from Boondocks. Thanks to our recent donation, they've been able to repair their post office. Caesar is moving out. He also called Memento an awful town, so I didn't try to change his mind. We've bred a black rose. I have to admit, it looks more purple to me, but it is really pretty. We also earned a retro achievement. Of course, it being Saturday night, I made sure to catch a KK show. This week, I asked for DJ KK. Hello there, my friends. Welcome back to Memento. I hope you're all having an absolutely amazing morning, afternoon, or evening. Today is the final day of Bright Nights. I don't know if this is off to a good start, isn't it? I don't know if the winner is announced today or if they're announced tomorrow, but I wanted to play today just in case. It's also been like a week since I was last able to actually do a proper recording, so I figured why not. That is not the right button. I will get it eventually. Alright, let's see. That was from Mom. Caesar, we know that Caesar moved out. I packed up and moved out the other day. Don't take it too personally. Most of it wasn't your fault. Wow. I got you so many pieces of white furniture. Apparently it wasn't enough. From Red. To Red's fan, Crystal. Crazy Red store is on the way. The password is fabulous. No password, no deals. Be there or be crazy. Okay. I'm gonna make sure I grab that one. Oh god, no, don't toss it. Grab it. There we go. Separate it from the others, right? Crystal, your room gets... Oh, wow. We're over 20k points. You've acquired enough pieces to earn extra points. A lucky bonus. Nice. And something from Mom. Dear Crystal, have you heard of the fruit-only diet? You can eat as much as you want and not gain an ounce. You should try it. That sounds like an awful an awful time and a really quick way to get a tummy ache. But she did send me a cherry. So you know what? I'm gonna toss the letter, but I am definitely going to keep the cherry. That being said, we do have every single piece of fruit now. That is something that happened this last week. I'm very, very happy about that. What else happened this week? It's been kind of a quiet one. I tried to do the stock market, like turnips. And, yeah, no, it really didn't go too well. But, you know, hey, at least I tried. I think I'm gonna probably attempt it again here soon. Oh. Well, that's not fun. There is one little project I wanted to work on today while we're, like, properly recording here, which is, hybrids. I've gotten a very nice selection of hybrids, honestly. And, you know, don't really have many complaints, but also I don't have all the tulips I need, for example, for all the tulip hybrids, and I don't have some of the other ones as well. So we're gonna go ahead and get that sorted. I think that's gonna be our first thing we do today. We got a black rose, we got a black tulip. I'm trying to remember what else we got. I have most of them in storage in my house because my house was full for Wild World reasons, I guess. I'm still kind of like flabbergasted. I don't think I've ever hit a furniture limit in an Animal Crossing game before. Hi, okay. What type of... You have a lot of flowers. What type of flowers do... Nook? Hello? Okay, so that's a white pansy. I should have taken note to see if I need that, but I'm not... Nook, please. Why are you talking to me from all the way up there? What are you doing? Oh my goodness. Oh, actually, speaking of Nook, this week we did have our... kind of our first taste of the drama system in this game. From my understanding, I don't think we're gonna be able to finish the drama system. Or finish Nook's drama, at least, because of how long it took us to get Nookingtons. Are there, like, no tulips? Is this just a thing? Yeah, okay. What about that last one? Is there a tulip in there? Oh, wait, I think I clicked on the same thing. That or it was a duplicate. Oh my god, there's a tulip. Praise be. A single one, thank you. I'll go put that with the others, I guess, later on. Let's just check what's up here. What do you all got today? Okay, you have a skull. That's always a good sign. I don't know what it is with this game's, like, aversion to classic. I always feel like I choose the wrong furniture series. Every single time I do one of these playthroughs, I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna do cabin or I'm gonna do regal, and then I can't find any of it. And I can find everything of what I'm not looking for. Yep. I think someone commented on the last episode saying that Timmy and or Tommy, I don't know which one it was, had zoomies because they did exactly that same thing last time. And now every time I talk to them and they do that, I'm like, oh, you're just a little excited. You're just a little guy. Okay. Well, you know what? Disappointing. Disappointing, but not the end of the world. We got a new tulips. That's good. I'm just gonna go back to our tulip collection. I know I have a red and a yellow. Oh, that's cursed. So, I'm using a... I can't remember if I've mentioned it before. I probably have. I'm using a Wild World app, which I think is just called... Let's see... What are you called? Who are you? Planner for AC Wild World. There we go. Or ACWW, whichever one you prefer. And it has a hybrid guide, which is great because I've made hybrid guides and I still don't remember. For some reason, apparently, orange tulips don't exist. There is only black, pink, purple, and... Oh no, it's actually just black, pink, and purple. Never mind me then. So a red and a yellow. would get me purple. That doesn't sound right, does it? Red and white is pink, and then red and red is black. So I actually don't even need... You know what, actually, what am I doing? What am I doing? I have plenty of other tulips I can borrow. You know? There's like a bajillion of them over here, assuming no one's moved into this one house spot. There's some left over from where Frober used to live, actually. Here we go. Okay. So that's white. Here, let me water that. I guess I can do yellow and yellow. I know I already have a black one, but I'm hoping... You know, this doesn't mention, but I'm going to assume if I breed a black tulip and a black tulip, it will make more black tulips? Please do correct me if I'm wrong, because that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get duplicates of some of these so that I can get more of them. But this doesn't explicitly say that, so I have mild concerns. There we go. Also, something else I'd love to hear your feedback on, or whether or not you have any more info. I need to Google it anyway. I had one person, actually a couple people now, tell me that you don't have to water all your flowers every day. There will always be at least, like, you know, a set amount that will wilt, regardless of if you watered them the day before or not, which is true. I have experienced that myself. But then I think one other person mentioned, oh, you actually don't even have to water your flowers for them to breed hybrids. So I tried not watering them for like a week, but I wasn't getting anything. So like, oh, hello? Wow, who are you? So I don't know if that's necessarily true or if I just had really bad luck that week. But I've had a lot more, you know, since I've been breeding them, or since I've been watering them, I should say. Come on, turn around, say hi. I don't think I'm missing any big ol' river Hello? No, no, no. Come back. I wasn't done with you yet. I thought it was being nibbled on, but I don't think so. No, 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 no. Fine. I don't want to know what you are anyway. I don't know. Doesn't matter. It doesn't want to know me. I don't want to know it. Okay. Anyway, sorry. Getting very distracted. So I have some more tulips back here. So if I want pink, I'm gonna need a red and a white. So I'm just gonna yoink these. And, like, what Nook doesn't know won't hurt him. He's literally gonna trap me. Not trap me. He's literally going to, track me down with his raccoon goons if I'm not careful. But it's for the betterment of the town. More flowers, more tourists, more people spending money at his store. And that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Don't you wiggle your butt at me like that. Okay. So, I got a red and white, which is gonna be pink. Or was this red and white already? And then I got a yellow and a yellow. I need a red and yellow. What am I doing? This is a whole situation. I don't even care that I'm gonna scare away that fish. It crossed me. Okay, red and yellow. Also, while I am on the topic of hybrids, question of the day. What's your favorite hybrid color? Or your favorite flower in Animal Crossing? It can be any of the games. I was a huge fan of the roses for, you know, years and years, especially with ACNL. But I love my my hyacinths in the newer game. Absolutely, they are gorgeous. Especially the blue. Oh my goodness, and the pink. So nice. But what are yours? What are your favorites? There we go. Okay, so this should apparently, for whatever reason, that should get us purple. There we go, and just Kind of hard to make sure you actually water it. There we go. Much better. Something else I kind of... See, look at this. Cody actually did start working on a garden this week. Something else I kind of want to work on going forward in terms of our retro achievements is, I noticed it the other day when I got my hair done, which, by the way, I feel so much better. I feel like myself, you know, after like a month and a half. I think there might be a retro achievement for getting all the different hairstyles. So I might end up looking a little silly if I start doing that. But, you know, if you suddenly see my hair changing, you know, day to day, just assume that's what I'm doing, okay? Hey, how's your evening going, Crystal? Man, I had about a million things I wanted to tell you today, but you didn't come visit this afternoon, so I let myself forget them. I'm killing time. Not bad, huh? This is where me and my biceps live. They say welcome. All housewarming gifts go here. Kick back for a while. Ah, so a little different than modern day jocks with their abs. Abby, Abner, Abigail. I have seen that dialogue from Boots so many times. Okay, this is all good. Drake's garden is, you know, he's trying. He's trying, and that's really all we can ask at the end of the day. Ooh, hello, let me grab this. Also, we are so close to being done with the fossils. I'm gonna be so happy when we're done with those. Just cause, like, you know, in this game, obviously you're donating them one at a time and it's very slow. But we're so close to being done. And I'm really, really looking forward to when the spring rolls around, you know, when more bugs are available, because I keep looking over at our little tracker. We only caught 4 bugs so far. Like, you know, I feel like we're kind of not... Wow, this is a little intense over here, jeez. I feel like we're, falling behind, even though I know realistically we're not. Okay, so next up is our pansies. Pansies are in front of the museum. Red and red gives us like a pink, which we've definitely got. White and white, this should give us a really pretty blue, and then red and yellow should give us orange, which makes sense, not purple. So these ones actually, sorry, we're good for. I wasn't sure if I had all of them, but I'm happy to see it. I think I might actually already have enough purples. I'm gonna water them all anyway. But after this, I think I'm gonna go check out my storage and just kind of see if I got duplicates, because if I do, I'll like plant them outside my house or something, make sure I water them every day, even though I am pretty good about doing that in general with the other ones. I'm gonna yoink this, there we go. Okay, Cosmos. Cosmos is very basic. We got red and red for black, red and white for pink, and red and yellow for orange. So this is like pretty much already set, you know. I think what I will do though is I will actually shift these over just by 1 square each, because they were kind of like getting in each other's space. And I usually like to leave it so that each like hybrid pair has enough space around it. Without like encroaching. So I'm just gonna move that down. There we go. Very nice. Also, we should make sure we talk to Tortimer here after we water these, because I wanna see if it's the end of Bright Nights or if Bright Nights is done tomorrow. There's quite a cute event though. I do wish you were able to participate yourself. I don't think there's any way you could like decorate your house, although how cool would that be though, right? But I guess at the end of the day they want someone to vote, so... Oh goodness me, look at these back here. Not on my watch, game, not on my watch. There we go, alright. Hi, what are you... I don't think I've ever seen him just like facing the wrong way before. What are you doing? It's the grand finale. Finito, I say. Today's the last bright night of the year. Perhaps I use grand, dazzling words. But how better to honor our grand winner with the dazzling lights? And this year the Bright Star Award goes to... Wait for it, wait for it. The Bright Star is Pippi. Congratulations, Pippi. So, could you go let the winner know? It's also on the bulletin board, so Pippi may very well already know. Oh, hey, we got an achievement for that. Nice. Contest results. The final results are in, and the winner of the Bright Nights is Pippi. Very nice. I was really curious. I almost did this, but I decided not to. Part of me was like, oh, what if I vote for a different villager each night? And then part of me was like, oh, what if I just vote for one villager? Like, will they guaranteed win? Or not? I didn't end up doing either. I literally just, you know, voted for whoever each day. I think I voted for Savannah. I know I voted for Drake. Cody. I think I got Pippi, maybe? I may have voted for her once. Oh my goodness, Savannah's finally outside. She was sick for the longest time. Because, like, one thing or another would happen, I would forget to give her medicine. This poor girl. Oh, darling. I haven't prepared enough dinner for you, too. And don't guests normally bring something for the hostess? Well, so got any juicy gossip for me? Do you have any for me? I picked up a music box on the beach this morning. But I think it's broken because it doesn't play. Can you fix it? Punch it, punch it. Oh, what? It sounds... Well, let's try it one more time. That's it? Well, I'd throw it away too if that's what it sounded like. Oh, now she's angry. I've never seen that dialogue. That's so funny. Oh, punch it or tap it. Oh, right. Pippi, huh? I don't think we've seen Pippi wandering yet. She's probably out. Oh my god, Savannah, you're outside. Hi. Excuse me. I hope this doesn't sound weird, but thanks for being my friend. You're always there for me, and I think that's great. I don't know what came over me, but when I saw you, I just had to tell you. I hope you don't mind. Okay, what the heck? What the heck? Girl? She's my bestie. She is absolutely my bestie in this town. And if she ever moves, I'm going to be very sad. I adore her. Pippi, did you know you won? My head. Oh! Oh no! You caught Savannah's gold? Are you okay? Ugh. Should have stayed in bed. Gonna need more blankets tonight. Oh my god. I can't even tell her that she won because she's like dying. Okay. Well, let's go get her medicine and I'm gonna like make a note in my like Wild World notes and in my bullet journal to make sure I give her medicine so she's not sick for as long as poor Savannah was. Okay, Nook, it's like an emergency, sir. There we go. Oh my goodness, the next milestone for Nook points is 5,000? It took me a month and a half to get 300. I'm kind of contemplating just like starting to just buy furniture and kind of catalog. But I also kind of want my get my home paid off before I start doing that, so I might just wait a bit. But maybe once that's paid off and I donate more to Boondocks, maybe then we'll talk. I really want to get the fancy feathers. Okay, here you go. You spent too much time outside getting your lights all done up, and now you're sick. Like, Thanks. Sorry for making you all worried. I'll be better soon. I swear you better be. This constantly sick villagers in this game or something else. I find myself hoping it's seasonal, but I just have a feeling it just is what it is. Alright, well, I don't even get to tell Pippi that she won. Because she's dying. And I don't even know if I get to tell her later or not, but... Anyway, these are our roses. We need a red and a red to get black, which we got the other day. Red and white to get pink, red and yellow to get orange, white and white to get purple, and then interestingly it is purple and black to get the blue, and that's the one that I'm obviously really aiming for. It's one of my favorite colors. So these are actually good, but I think I'm gonna do the same thing I did with the cosmos, and I'm just gonna shuffle them just a smidge here. Just to give myself a little bit more room. How am I gonna do this? There we go. And then this one goes down here. Okay, and then I think this tree is just in the way. Okay. This tree is just gonna be in the way, so I'm just gonna move this here, and it's gonna bug me, but it's okay. It's okay. There we go. Funny enough, I honestly thought that I was missing something, but I think it's just because roses have a lot more hybrids than the others. Blue is an additional one, which takes 2 hybrids itself, and then obviously gold. We need black and then have it wilt. So that should actually be really interesting. I don't think, you know, there's a way to get a specific flower to wilt, because they just seem to kind of do it randomly every day, regardless of whether or not you've watered. But yeah, let me go take a look at what hybrids we have. Just go take a quick little look-see. What do we have going on in here? Okay. So... I always forget which area of my thing I've stored them in. There they go. Okay, so I do have 2 purple pansies, which doesn't get us anything other than potentially more purple pansies. I don't know. We'll find out. So I'm actually just gonna yoink those. We also have 2 orange pansies and 2 orange roses. And those are our duplicates. So I'm gonna take them out. I'm going to put them in front of my house. I will water them this week. Although, please do let me know if you know if they actually, like, don't breed that way in this game. Maybe they do. Maybe they don't. I don't know. You all let me know. Oh, Pinky's gonna want to talk to us. What's up? Well, hey there. How's life? You've totally got to see this ladder. It's hilarious. Have a look. Your head is like a golden cabbage raised with gem-encrusted compost in the gardens of paradise. These secret admirer ones are like so unhinged. I mean, that just reads like a scene from a romantic novel, right? I wish I could write a poem as lovely and moving as this. Oh, this totally reminds me. You should write me a letter too. I'll write back and then we'll be awesome pen pals. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if I can compete with that, honestly. I really don't. Like, that's... You're asking a lot? You're asking a heck of a lot? Okay, I'm gonna, like, run out of room here, which is less than ideal. Oh no, I don't like that. I do not like that at all. How about right here? Is this, like, visible? Oh, yeah, never mind. No, it's fine. It's fine. I was worried about planting it behind the tree. There we go. Alright. Alright, so 1, 2, and then I'll put the other ones right here. And we shall see. We shall see. If I can get some more of these, that would be great. I don't necessarily need a whole bunch. I think ideally I'd like the blue roses, and I think the purple tulips are pretty. The blue pansy is nice too, you know? Those would be great around my house. But if I don't get them, it's okay, because honestly, I still remember the great flower fiasco of our City Folk playthrough. I think I've always kind of held that in the back of my mind whenever I've bred flowers since in these older games. There we go. Pinky, don't you be running here, okay? No running, just walking gently. Alright. I'm pretty happy with that. Friends, I think this is actually where I will be wrapping up this episode. I realized I've gone on a little longer than I meant to. I hope you all have an amazing, amazing week. I think we have a fishing tourney? Maybe? Here I am opening up my bullet journal. I feel like we had a fishing tourney coming up, but I'm not too sure. Yes, next Sunday we apparently have a fishing tourney, so that will probably be our next episode. Thank you all so very much for watching. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. Make sure you answer that question of the day down below, and hopefully I will see you all in the next one. Okay, so I wasn't planning on recording anymore tonight, but Nook sighed at me when I entered. So, bonus time, talk to me, sir. My point is, Crystal, this town is laid back and easy to live in. Life in the city is completely different. It's a scary place, yes? It's a place where, unless you have money, no one will give you the time of day. It's just as they say, a concrete jungle. Really? Yes, really, assuredly. Take the big city banks, for example. People deny a young man alone, though they know nothing of his character. But I'm smarter now, yes. I know that you must take the branch manager out. You must woo his financial instincts if you are to get him on your side. That is not what I thought you meant by take him out, and I was very concerned. Yes, sadly, I lacked that knowledge when I was a young, naive raccoon. In fact, I got so upset that I went on a tirade to end all tirades. And the rest is history. Yes, sad history. Back then, I was so very ignorant. But such is the price of passion of youth. Alright, well, there was a little bit more drama. Very nice. Again, I don't know if we're gonna get through all of them. That was the third of, I think, 6. And he's back to sighing again. You can talk to him again. He won't say anything different. He'll say the exact same thing, but yeah, I'm sorry to add on this to the end of the episode, but I just wanted to make sure I recorded it. Nook, stop sighing at my butt. Alright, I'll catch y'all later.